Day 1, 4. Break time, 600 mins. The farm in Module 7 is dead. Oxygen, 67%. Next resupply, 340 days. Tanaka stands at the viewport. Earth, the blue star. The quantum leap. She was born in Osaka. Her daughter was born here. The quantum leap drops you into the future it's building. Everything you'll experience here is real, just not yet. Today, the first 0 days. What survival actually means. Not the launch, the part nobody films. Mars at maximum 400 million kilometers, no evacuation possible. Communication delay, 22 minutes one way. At worst, if something goes wrong, Earth cannot help in real time. Every decision the first settlers make, they make alone. Open loop, 3 unsolved problems that will determine everything. Problem 1, radiation. Mars has no magnetic field. Galactic cosmic radiation, 500 times Earth's surface levels. Bone density loss 1% per month. Without countermeasures, Dr. Charles Limoli, UC Irvine, ran the key experiment. Cosmic radiation in rats. Cognitive damage equivalent to early Alzheimer's. 6-month exposure. 1 Mars transit. Not even 1 surface year. The solution the engineer settled on. Go underground. Mars lava tubes, shielded by 5-10 meters of rock. Equivalent protection to Earth's surface. Peer-reviewed 2023. The catch, lava tubes need pressurization. That requires power. MIT calculated 100 settlers need 10 megawatts, continuously. A small city power plant. For just 100 people. What strikes us, no solar array can replace nuclear. The 2018 global Mars dust storm, 8 months, ended opportunity. Nuclear power on Mars isn't optional. It's the baseline infrastructure. The stakes are set. The engineering gets harder from here. The harder problem isn't power or radiation, it's food. Mars regolith contains perchlorates, toxic to humans. Concentration 0.5%. Must be removed before any agriculture. Bacteria can do it. Slowly, years, not months. Edinburgh paper, 2021. Perchlorate reduction confirmed in Mars analog soil. Each settler needs 2 kilograms of food per day. The Martian wasn't fiction. It was a warning. NASA tested potato growth in Mars conditions. Marginally works. Marginally 50 to 70% of Earth yield. Best case. For 47 settlers, the hydroponic farm must operate perfectly. This is based on real peer-reviewed engineering calculations. Now, the problem that never appeared in any mission plan. In 2010, 6 volunteers entered a sealed facility in Moscow. 520 days, simulating a Mars mission, no exit. The engineering worked perfectly. Food, oxygen, water, stable. The crew did not work quite as well. PLIS 1 2011. 3 crew members withdrew socially. Month 4. Sleep disorders. Motivational collapse. Sedentary behavior cascade. NASA's High CS Hawaii simulation found the same collapse pattern. Sub-teams form naturally. 3-person coalitions within larger crews. The question is whether sub-teams cooperate or compete. On Mars, competing sub-teams isn't management trouble, it's fatal. The solution the mission designers are exploring, pre-selected social architecture. Selected not just for skills, for relationship dynamics too. Dr. Lawrence Palenkis, USC. Prolonged isolation changes who people are. The person arriving on Mars isn't who trained for it. 18 months of 38% gravity rewrites your neurology. Inner ear recalibrates. Proprioception rewires. Movement intuition changes. When we read the ISS long-duration data, we reread. After 18 months, returning to Earth gravity becomes genuinely dangerous. 3 years on Mars surface. Return may require permanent rehabilitation. The third quarter phenomenon doesn't wait for year 3. 6 people, 520 days, Moscow isolation chamber, Mars simulation. They didn't break from hunger. They broke from each other. At 75% through the mission, motivation collapsed. Sleep disorders, sedentary cascade, social withdrawal followed quickly. On real Mars, there is no exit door, no tomorrow. The mission plan sold oxygen. Nobody planned for people. So far, these look like parallel problems. They aren't. When the farm fails and oxygen drops, psychology breaks. And when psychology breaks, engineering decisions go wrong. The convergence point, day 847. Everything breaks at once. That's not speculation. Every simulation predicts this exact pattern. It's called cascade failure. Engineers plan for it. Humans, harder. Phase 3, what the MOXIE experiment actually proved. Perseverance made oxygen from Mars, CO2, 5 grams per hour. Science Journal, 2021, peer-reviewed, not a corporate press release. 5 kg per hour. Scale to 100 settlers, 15 kilograms daily. That requires 30 MOXIE units or 1 nuclear electrolyzer. ESA water ice mapping confirms centuries of subsurface water. Nature 2022, water confirmed. The drill hasn't reached it yet. Here's a second-order implication nobody discussed in 2021. Water enables oxygen via electrolysis. Oxygen means breathable air, but it also means hydrogen. Hydrogen plus CO2 makes methane. Methane fuel, propulsion for the return journey. Made on Mars. Sabatier reaction. Zubrin 1990, SpaceX built for it 2025. Robert Zubrin wrote the case for Mars in 1996. Dismissed. SpaceX's Starship architecture is Mars Direct with bigger engines. The threshold moment when does subsistence become civilization? Elon Musk has said it. Self-sufficiency requires 1 million settlers. Until then, every first city is entirely dependent on Earth. A paperclip sent from Earth costs approximately $1 million. Every broken tool is a crisis. Every failed component irreplaceable. The solution engineers study, manufacture everything directly on Mars. 3D printing with Mars regolith. The first technique already tested. Icehouse NASA 2015. Regolith plus ice equals structural material. Radiation shielding and structure from the same single material. Here's the scenario fork the mission designers won't discuss. In one version of 2040, Mars is governed by treaty. The other version, a company town. Workers owe air rent. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967 doesn't clearly resolve this. Nations can't claim Mars. Corporations occupy legal grey space. The 2015 US Space Act created a critical opening. Americans can now own resources extracted in space, not land. The distinction determines whether settlers are workers or citizens. The first Mars election may precede the colony's self-sufficiency. Who votes? The 47 on Mars or Earth shareholders? 22-minute delay and real-time governance are mutually exclusive. By day 10, Mars will have its own culture. Unplanned. What does this mean for people going and staying behind? Phase 4. The implications nobody included in mission manifests. Mars sunsets turn blue, opposite of Earth. Iron oxide dust scatters blue light forward. Physics, not poetry. Mars-born children grow up with blue sunsets as their normal. Olympus Mons so large you can't see the peak. Olympus Mons caldera, wider than France. 3 times Everest's height. Standing on its slopes, only slope, no summit visible anywhere. That child will know Olympus Mons, never know Everest. Mars day 24 hours 37 minutes, almost Earth. Almost 11 minutes drift per day. After 10 days completely offset. The first Mars-born child will never experience Earth gravity. Earth, a blue dot. A story they'd never lived. No rain, no wind, no open sky, only the habitat. Their question won't be, when do we go back? It will be, why would we ever leave Mars? The first Martians won't think of themselves as astronauts. They'll think of themselves as locals here on Mars. In low Mars gravity, pregnancy is never being tested. We don't know if fetal development works at 0 to 38 G. Honest epistemic boundary nobody knows. The science hasn't been done. The first Mars pregnancy will be most documented in history. If it works, the second stage of human civilization begins. If it doesn't, the colony becomes permanently dependent on Earth. The scenario fork is real. Reproductive biology research is absent. When we check 2025 NASA priorities, it wasn't listed. That's a systems failure at the mission planning level. The framework for evaluating any future Mars announcement. 4 questions. Radiation solved, food scaled, psychology addressed, reproduction studied, status radiation 40%, food 30, psychology 20, reproduction 5. The civilizational question, what exactly are we building for? Not just survival, not national prestige, something older and deeper. Every settlement in history started with unjustifiable cost. The settlers weren't calculating cost, they were imagining home. Dr. Sarah Stewart Johnson wrote about her Mars research journey. She grew up with the shuttle, now analyzes Mars data. Her generation watched the shuttle end. They're building what's next. Interstellar Watchers in 2014 now design the real Mars mission. And this is what they're actually finding on Mars. The first off-Earth human won't think of themselves as astronaut. They'll call themselves locals. Earth won't cross their mind. Next, Starship fuel gamble. Full breakdown pinned in the comments.